Hi guys, welcome to Rising Vibrations. This is Inga. This reading will be for Scorpio, elemental sign and energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus between the period of now and the middle of September. If you're just finding the channel, thank you for joining me. And if you're returning, thank you very much for your support. And as always, if you like the video, just hit the thumbs up. It does help other people find the channel. And if you hate the video, and I mean you really find offense with the video, I would expect you to hit the thumbs down. I do appreciate your feedback in any case. So this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus between now and the middle of September. Let's see where we are, guys. We have the Seven of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. A lot of Scorpios are struggling with the current state of their life, if they should stay, if they should go, what they should do. They're just worried about the general condition of their life, where their life is headed, and how much they should stay in place and keep a hold of the situation that they have versus trying to make any variations. They're afraid of losing what they have. So they're going very much with choosing a path and staying on that path. Because they're afraid if they deviate away from where they are too much, that they will lose too much, that they have too much to lose. So they're really concerned about stability. They're really concerned about keeping the status quo because the energies do not seem to be overly supportive for big changes right now for Scorpio. Anyway, in their mind, that's how it feels. Let's see what else is up for Scorpio. If they do have this flexibility that they may be wanting, but they don't feel is available to them, because I feel like they're just cautious. They're risk averse right now, but maybe they don't need to be. Let's see. We have, look at that, we have the Two of Cups. So yeah, this can even apply to partnerships, bonds, relationships, even contractual agreements that they feel like they don't really want to take too many risks right now, even in terms of love. They may have some other prospects out there for them, but they're just reluctant to change what they're doing or their strategy or even how their modus operandi even for something different, because they're afraid of changing it up right now. They think that things won't work out for them. Now this can be still left over some of these influences from Saturn. Jupiter has been in Scorpio. It's about to leave in the next 3 months. But they're feeling quite risk averse right now. Let's see what else is coming out for Scorpio. Look at that. We have the Nine of Cups. So what that's telling me is nothing ventured, nothing gained. Scorpio, you might have more possibilities open to you now than you realize. You have to be open to the possibilities and try to remain open to the possibilities, because it seems that you have this window that you can make some moves right now. You can be cautious and you can be conservative, but you do have some more possibilities open to you than what you realize. But it just will be a matter of you taking a risk. That doesn't necessarily mean a big risk. It can just mean being motivated enough to apply for certain positions or to look at buying whatever, a house or a business, that you have to take the first step to look into it, versus just assuming that it's something that you shouldn't do or can't do. You know, it's an issue of confidence right now for Scorpio as well. See what else we have there? Look at that. We have the King of Pentacles. So it does seem to me that if the Scorpio is willing to take a few small risks, and this feels like a leap of faith in some respect, that they should expect quite positive results right now. You can be conservative and hold on to what you have and keep the status quo. It's also okay. But if you would like to change something and you do feel a certain amount of restriction around your opportunities or prospects for the future, if that makes sense, you also have to contribute and take a first step, and it can work out. It can work out for you when I see that. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. It can indeed work out for you. We're just going to pull a few more to see where we are. I do like to always have a slight confirmation of the energies. So what should Scorpio expect in terms of their intimate life, contractual agreement, and partnership between now and the middle of September? We have the Three of Swords. Let's see where this is going. It's on top of the Eight of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands on top of the Four of Pentacles. We have Major Arcana, the Sun, on top of the Nine of Cups. We have the Ten of Swords on top of the King of Pentacles. We have the King of Cups on top of the Two of Cups. We have the Six of Swords on top of the Ace of Pentacles. So let me tell you what I see here. This is a bit unusual. It almost looks like the Scorpio is staying in a relationship to make someone else happy and comfortable, because they don't, two things. They don't want to let this other person down, and they're also concerned about their own energy and karma and feeling like they're not totally committed to the relationship, but they almost feel like if they step out of it, that it will negatively impact their energy field or karma. Now, this can be even working for someone who you really don't want to be working for or with. You want to kind of move on and do your own thing because you know that you can achieve something now by moving on. It's just this process of moving on to something else. You know that it will lead you to not necessarily a better place, just a different place that might be more satisfying for you. That you're avoiding this because you don't want to hurt someone else. You're afraid of hurting or disappointing or letting someone else down. But somehow you're not really ready to commit and you're not really into this. It's like you're split. You don't want to hurt this person, but you also don't totally want to be in the situation that you're in. But you love the person, but you want to see what else is out there for you because you feel like there's something more out there for you, or you do have other prospects somehow out there. And it's like this will overcome the situation anyway with this Ace of Pentacles and Six of Swords. It's like you're going to move on from this anyway, but you're avoiding it. You're avoiding this. You're avoiding it because you don't want to hurt or disappoint others around you. You don't want to let anybody down and you don't want to hurt anybody. So it's almost like you feel like, oh, I can stay in this situation a little bit longer so that I don't let this person down. And you're sacrificing a bit of yourself and time for this, but you know it can't go like that forever. You know it won't. You know, eventually you're going to vacate this. Just aren't sure when yet, but soon. It feels like soon. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Major Arcana, the Chariot. Yeah, you're revving to go, Scorpio. You're just revving to, you're ready to, you know, it's almost like you know of a prospect that's hanging there in the balance. And at any point, you know this is coming up or you're about to jump off in this new direction. Maybe you've said something to those around you or in your life, but maybe not. And very quick, you're going to be out of your situation. So it's almost like you feel a bit reluctant, like you should be more upfront or forthcoming about your intentions, but you're not quite sure. You're vacillating between telling and being upfront and making things clear that this isn't going to last forever, that you're not going to stay in this business or relationship situation forever, and telling them you're worried if this is the right thing to do. We have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're afraid of letting people down or making them feel abandoned or causing someone to feel abandoned or really abandoning someone. Can be. We have the Empress. This can also have to do with family. Wanting to move to a new location or planning to move to a location and kind of even, leaving family behind. And yeah, with the Four of Wands, definitely leaving family behind. But you feel like it's almost like it's inevitable. This is going to happen. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be permanent, but it seems that your life is moving in a new direction for a time and you can't avoid it anyway. And it's almost like you feel this and know this. Look at that. We're going to go ahead and end that there. That's beautiful. That's a magician. You know that you have a new adventure coming. Look, Scorpio, doesn't mean that whatever move that you make has to be permanent. I feel like you're just headed in a new direction with a new adventure and that you will meet new people and come into new situations, even in a new location. It's a new. Is coming towards the Scorpio, and there's not much that you can do to avoid this anyway. And it doesn't mean that it has to be permanent. It's up to you if you want to be forthcoming and indulge the people in your life and tell them what you plan to do or keep your plans to yourself. Regardless, it will happen.